and why are you interested in serving on a board?
Well, what I know, I was born and raised here, went to high school here, graduated here, my kids have gone through school here. I was a past board member several years back, so I'm fairly familiar with the facilities, the people. Interested because the continuation of this school in good standing is important to not only the facility, but to me personally, because my son is coming back from college and hopefully he'll have kids and grandkids here. So, this is an ongoing thing. We need a good school with a good reputation for the betterment of our community.
Thank you. Mr. Fleming?
Mr. Rice, as a school board member, how appropriate would it be for the superintendent, Kim Lingenfelter, to contact your employer about your workplace performance?
Now, I'm not gonna touch that question. I'm not gonna touch that question. If I was a board member, that question would be answered. Otherwise, that is not a question that should be used to see if I'm qualified to be a board member. I am qualified to be a board member. All of the applicants are qualified to be board members. Okay, but, so anyway.
Mr. Chairman, I would suggest that you do not allow outbursts like that anymore. We'll have to remove people from the room.
Duly noted. Please refrain from making outbursts. Mr. Ranky?
Mr. Rice, what personal or professional quality do you hope to bring to the school board?
The last time I was on the board, and when Glenn was superintendent, a good example, Glenn Morgan was a superintendent back when they started full-time kindergarten. That was a big change. There was also a time, the same year, I think they somehow split the second grade for a split teacher. I had kids involved in both of those situations, I had a kindergartner and a second grader. We were in this room, and I can tell you that there were things that I did not agree with Glenn Morgan. Okay? One thing Glenn said to me was, he said, okay, he said, here's what we're gonna do. He goes, I'm gonna listen to you, and then you're gonna listen to me. We had that same situation the last time I was on the school board, and whether we agreed with everybody or not, at least we listened. I think I can listen.
Thank you.
What kind of skills or expertise can you offer?
Very little.
Appreciate your honesty.
Nope. Skills, you know what? I'm a farmer. I'm a farmer and cattleman. Expertise to I can't say that.
Mr. Rice, thank you for attending, taking time out of your schedule. John Adams says, "We are a nation of laws, not of men." Do you believe the Neely Oakdale School Board should be ruled by the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Nebraska and by policies set forth by the Neely Oakdale School Board? In essence, should the Neely Oakdale School Board follow the laws of the land and its own policies?
We're gonna have to say yes, because since we are publicly funded, we are publicly funded by the government. That, you know, whatever that entails, we are going to have to say yes because we are publicly funded. However, hopefully, since we are still a local organization, a local group, we can do better of managing and controlling things on a more local level than being dictated by somebody who has no idea of rural communities. Expertise, I'm honest.
Thank you, Rob.
Those are the 5 questions. If you would please go return to the other room. Thank you for your interest.
You bet.
Don Sagers will be next.